Day 3 on the AT. You ready?
Sure, why not?
Is it a beautiful day to be a...
It's a great day to be an Appalachian Trail hiker. So we're hiking the trail and Laura has to pee. That was her backpack moving behind the tree.
Yeah. Trail is nice this morning. A lot of mush because there's been a lot of rain. There's a lot of rain overnight. I did a quick video. I think there were 12 in the shelter last night. So it was quite crowded. There were others that couldn't fit. And I think they essentially slept in puddles in their tents. But I guess that's one benefit of getting to camp early on your first days when you're trying to not overdo. I know we got there and we're like, I could go farther, but we were sticking to what we said. Oops. And there's steak fried. Look. Aww.
Okay, it's cold.
I know, it is really cold. That's enough of that. You thought a power line could be such a thing of beauty. Sweet.
There's Happy Mother's Day. Down Happy Mother's Day. I think basically Caroline just like to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. Where were them?
Alright, well, she's getting water. Most of the videos she's taking, she's from behind me or whatever, blah, 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 like bull crap. But I spend most of my time following her because she's pretty quick on the trail. Shout out to Jenny Herron. We didn't forget the 911 itch spray. We haven't been itching yet, but we're hoping to itch soon to see if it works.
Because we're carrying that bottle.
That's right. All right, been hiking. It's now 1:45 in the afternoon. I'm walking with the camera. Laura's leading me down. I'm usually in the back anyway. But this is a bridge that goes over, I think, I-70. And we're almost to the next shelter. We're debating on whether to stay at that one or push a hard day today or push a hard day tomorrow. We haven't decided. This is pretty cool. The flag. There's a flag on that one. Like this one. This is one of those walkways that do the box. All right. There's Laura. Said this trail so easy she could do it backwards.
This is the Civil War battlefield memorial, if I remember. Yeah, Civil War trails. Trying to stick to what we said about not overdoing our first days. So we did. Actually ended up being very nice. We got set up and had our beds made and were able to visit with the ones coming in. So it was pretty great. We were there again with our friends from the shelter the night before. And I've enjoyed getting to know them and visiting. Had a mountain toad. Y'all keep an eye out for mountain toad. He's got a plan to create some freeze-dried meals when he's done. And his brand is going to be Mountain Toad Hiking Foods, and they're going to be totally delicious. So good luck, Mountain Toad, on that. So yeah, here we are, feeling good. Kind of locked in this green tunnel, but it's beautiful. We've got little blooming mountain laurels coming in. So, it's prettiness. Y'all correct me on the flower if I'm wrong. I don't do flowers. I like them. They die in my presence. This is actually a really nice section of trail. I'm sure that'll change at any moment. I'm feeling good. It's hard to think of 2,200 miles, just under, but so, you know, when you think about, I gotta walk that far. So I'm taking the AA approach, and just one day at a time. And I think I can do just one day. I got to hike this day, and tomorrow I'll hike another day. So that's what we got. It's pretty nice. Okay, I guess I'll go catch up later. Okay, so while I was thinking about it, I did just want to say one more weird thing. So snot rockets are just a hiker thing. It's, my nose runs anyway when I hike, but I'm still getting over the final stages of a head cold. And every time I would go to blow a snot rocket, Bill turns around and looks at me. And it's so gross. I'm like, please, let's save a little bit of the romance. So I did ask him to stop. The first time he said, I thought it was a deer blowing. Totally not. It's just copious amounts of snot. I'm like, please, don't look. All right, later. So I've stopped to get my camera out, but I swear it was just an excuse to stop climbing for a moment. I don't know. You just can't tell on video. But I needed to slow my heart rate for a second. And it's really not, well, it's bad, but it's not that bad. It's surely not the worst to come. But anyway, we hiking, people. And this is it. There are beautiful parts, and there's beautiful weather, and there are sucky parts and sucky weather, and sometimes your calves are screaming at you. Sometimes it's your knees. Lots of times it's your lungs. And your heart certainly likes to remind you it's part of it. So anyway, guess I'll go and catch up with Bill, who probably doesn't realize I'm not there. Maybe. Later, guys.
Generally always in front of me like that. So we're hiking the trail and Laura has to pee. That was her backpack moving behind the tree. So Laura's been doing most of the videos, so I would show that she's actually hiking too. Hey, Lolly.
Okay, it's into day 3.
What a day. tired.
I thought it was a really good day.
Well, that's because you pushed me an extra 2.5 miles further than we were going to go, just so you could sleep in the tent tonight.
That's not why. We got to the shelter that we were going to stay at, but it was
2 o'clock.
It was 2 o'clock. That's too early. And we've had good weather all day. It was cool but dry. And we moved on. So we ended up doing 10.7.
10.7. And our limits, we're trying to do no less than 8 and really no more than 10. But that's kind of what we're shooting for, so we won't be too bad sore. So we ended up at a campsite rather than a shelter.
Yeah, we're at Pogo Memorial Campsite.
Yeah. Some of the people that were with us last night at the shelter, they ended up here also. They're section hiking, so they're up the hill from us.
And tomorrow, we don't know. Tomorrow, I think we're going to try to do about 10 miles tomorrow.
Yeah, we should get 10 miles tomorrow to Raven Shelter just before Penmar. If we get there and we have enough time, we'll probably holler at Hoodie down at 0 Day Stay, and it's like 5 more miles into 0 Day, but it just depends on how we feel when we get there. 15's a little much, but
it's a little stretch.
If we can get a good bed and a really good night's sleep and do some laundry, then we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. It depends on the terrain tomorrow. It's supposed to be a lot warmer tomorrow and sunny, so that's good.
Yeah,
maybe. It may also be hot and sweaty.
There's no rain. We got sprinkled on one time, so there was no rain today, so it was pretty nice. But
the ground was still pretty muddy, sloggy in places, but it was okay.
It was sunny today. There was a lot of people on the trail. There's a lot of overlooks that people hike to, the day hikers. There's a lot of people on the trail today, which was nice. Mm-hmm. We saw the Washington Monument, the original monument built for George Washington. We passed it today.
Yeah, we didn't go actually up to the monument this time, but we were here last summer, and it's on that video. So we've kind of skipped since we've already done this section.
We're not
doing a lot of not doing a lot of the blue blazes because we've already seen it. So just trying to get through this portion. When we get back to Penmar and 0 Day, we left our resupply boxes there. And we've got to figure out some logistics there and mail ahead, that sort of thing. Also, do not like my new backpack.
I'm not going to get into it. I told her to never swap backpacks, and she had a good backpack. So,
well, anyway. But I did contact, we'll be passing by an REI in Pennsylvania, Manchester. I don't know where, I can't remember what it was, but anyway, I did call them today, and I will be doing a return exchange when we go through there and hopefully get fitted. It's okay. It's not long enough for my body. I have a freakishly long torso and little stubby legs.
Yeah.
So there's that. Anything else, sir?
I'm tired and ready to go to sleep. What time is it? We started hiking today about 9. There was a lot of people in the shelter last night. It was a lot of people there last night.
I know we had 12?
Yeah, it was a big storm that came through.
And then there were some that actually went ahead, kind of slipped in puddles.
Yeah. So they we kind of wait for the big crowd to leave before we leave. We started about 9 and we finished about 4:30. Somewhere maybe right around 4:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30. So.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
All right.
Good night.
Oh, yeah. Hey, shout out to Jenny Heron. This is her commercial. If you need a financial advisor, holler at Jenny. She's our financial advisor. We can afford to hike the Appalachian Trail without jobs. Edward Jones? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, Edward Jones. Yeah.
Edward Jones.
Holler at Jenny.
In Grenada, Mississippi, but I'm sure she would handle your money from wherever you are.
But she lives in Cortland.
Yep.
All right.
And I think that's it.
All right. We'll have another commercial next time.
Yeah. For now, good night, Marianne. Good night, Odin.
Raiden and Ellie are already asleep, but good night.
Well, maybe they'll see this and
maybe.
Yeah. Night.
Night.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone that has children, have taken on someone else's children. In any way that you're a mom, happy Mother's Day.
Hiker Midnight. See y'all.
about 6:15 a.m. on day 4, and I am currently trying to work up the courage to crawl out of my warm bed and make my way to the privy in hopes of a poo, which I can't remember the last time I did that, so good luck to me. And then get our food bag and bring it back around. And I know that I'm going to have some resistance from my calves this morning. Can tell already. I slept pretty good last night. There were no actual bears, but I did have a bear dream. And dreamed a bear was snuffling around our tent. But I don't think that actually happened.
I think it was on the go.
You can, Bill's. Did you hear something?
No.
Okay. Anyway, good morning, day 4.
Well, we woke up early this morning. Wasn't too bad cold. This would be our earliest start time. It's straight up 8 o'clock. And today, as Laura works on her
Meticulously works on my...
her art design, is day number 4. All right, so we're a good half a mile in this morning. This is my usual position at the train. I'm the caboose. Ours, she hikes a lot better than she thinks she does. I had to stop for a minute and fix my boot, but still she's generally ahead of me until she decides to see a flower or a butterfly or just anything. And then she'll catch up with me and pass me. Here around the corner up here. I'm having to walk pretty fast to catch her. Looks like we walked to the trail this morning, and there's a few things we haven't really shown for the people that don't know anything about the hike in the Appalachian Trail. You have to secure your food at night, and through Maryland they provide you a bear hang, and there's have a pole, and you can put your food up there to keep the bears away. And there's a wonderful photo of a bear. And then another thing you haven't seen is the privy, or in the Army you call it latrine. I won't say what the Navy and Marines call it, who cares? I'm gonna show y'all one privy right quick. They're all pretty much standard. Some have doors, some don't have doors. So this one has a door. And of course there's no flushing toilet. It's just a mulching type of privy that when you get through doing your business, you put in some shavings and stuff. So there's the privy. There's a broom to sweep with, there's a bucket full of shavings, and there's the wonderful toilet. And this one actually has a door, so it's a luxurious one. All right, there's Laura waiting for me. We were at the shelter the other night, and somebody said phenomenon. And now the older people thought about the Muppets. So with this episode, we have some music. Phenomenon, do 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 do. Phenomenon, do 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 do. Phenomenon, do 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 do. This is what we're doing right now, and I gotta be careful. But this is what our wonderful dirt trail has turned into. Is a wonderful rock trail. Yeah, I'm breathing kind of heavy. Not too bad. We've come to the real rocks. It's going to be this way for at least a mile of basically rock hopping as we go along. If you look, it's one of those where you got to be really, really careful. So we're going to do this for a while. It's just, we did it last year and it was really tough, strenuous.
The rocks, the rocks, the rocks, the rocks. Oh, we love the rocks. The rocks, the rocks, the rocks, rocks. Oh, we love the rocks. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I'm sure this is shaky because it's just kind of stuck in my chest strap. But that jingle, that's my bell. I want everyone to know I'm hiking. All the critters, all the other people. Gotta love these boulder scrambles. Oh shit. Eek. Sorry. Hazards of trying to be the cameraman and hiking. Oof. And this is why people slack back. We're not yet, but given the opportunity, I absolutely will. Okay. Gotta move.
Getting that cool, fresh water. There's an open field up here.
I see trees of green. And I hope it's flat ground. Oh. Oh, look. It's actually nice to be in the open for a minute. Get some sunshine. Oh, sorry. Evidently, it's important to look at the camera while you're walking. Otherwise, it's kind of like when you look off and you're driving and you kind of drive in the direction you're looking. Oh, well. But, see the houses? It's probably a pretty cool view, you think? All right. Bill ain't waiting.
Yes. So if anyone's noticed, I've been wearing the same clothes since day one. They stink really bad, but
I'm fresh as a daisy. I don't know what he's talking about.
I can only smell me. But I have 2 pairs of socks I've been kind of rotating.
I'm wearing the same socks every day. And they don't stink.
Yeah, because she'll ask you to smell them.
I did. I had made some new shelter friends. And I thought we were close. But she wouldn't smell my socks. So evidently we're not that close.
I didn't smell her socks either because I was wearing the same kind of socks and I couldn't smell mine.
Whew. But in case you're wondering, they're, hold on, Hollow brand. Alpaca wool.
Ain't no packer like an alpaca.
And I've had no hot spots thus far. I mean, it's only day 4, but it's been pretty wet and muddy, so I feel pretty good with that. As a matter of fact, these are the socks.
Lie. We do not love the rocks. Ugh. Sorry. Here's how much I don't like the rocks. Check that knee. Check that other knee. Ooh, yeah. Okay. That's enough of that mess. Later.
All right, so we're close to Pinmar, not too far, but the rock walls are always a conversation about what they are. I've always been told they were like land dividers. You're not gonna keep a goat in or anything with them, but they were supposed to be dividing the land and everything. And there's somebody up there.
He was getting water. And I was trying to eat the rest of his gummy bears, and those people came up, and I think they're getting me caught. Bye!
And the trail goes on forever, and the party never ends. Holy crap. Oh, I think I see a small stretch of level ground. Holy shit. I forgot about these damn things. Oh my goodness. Keep on chugging. Keep on chugging. I don't know exactly what you guys are seeing, because I have to tell you, I'm not even looking at the camera. It's loosely strapped to my chest. And I don't care, but hopefully you'll get the gist of the experience. And no, you're not looking at slow motion footage.
Oh, he's looking at us now. First snake, almost walked up on him. Beautiful black snake. Right on the trail. He's telling me hey, or actually telling me to stay back, whatever.
Okay. We went 10 miles today. And we're already tucked in. There's still some people at the shelter. We went from Pogo Campground to, where's this, Raven Rock.
Raven Rock shelter.
And did not remember the last climb before you get to the shelter from our last year's section hike.
It's because you went downhill last year.
We had to get up here somehow.
We walked up the rock at Pinmar. That's hard.
What goes up? Anyway, weather was fantastic. They were pretty worn out.
Lots of snakes today.
Not lots. 2.
And if you're some people that I know, 2 is too many. So there's lots.
Yeah. I honestly didn't see either of them. He had to show them to me.
Well, I almost stepped on one, and you stood there and looked at one for 30 minutes and never saw it.
I didn't look at it for 30 minutes. Anyway, anything else to add?
It's a good day. Some of the people we were hiking with since day one caught up with us tonight. Good conversation with them. They're real nice people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was tough today. A lot of ups and a lot of rocks. A lot of rocks today.
Yeah, I had some left knee pain, but we took a good long break around lunch, and Bill wrapped it with some voodoo band, and I did some exercises with that on.
You should rub some ointment on it.
Put some ointment on it, and I blazed through the afternoon pretty good after that, but hopefully tomorrow will be okay as well. All right.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll either be in a hostel or a hotel because my clothes stink.
We need a bath, shower, wash clothes.
But there's no bad day on the trip. It's maybe some hard days, but there are no bad days.
No bad days. I think it's going to rain tomorrow, which doesn't make a bad day, just makes a different day.
That's right.
All right. Good night.
Cheers.